Hello, my name's Adele. Welcome back to my channel. Recently, for the past 3 weeks, I made a lifestyle change to where I decided I was going to wake up every day at 6 a.m. to run 5K every day. Well, not every day. My first initial goal was to run a 5K every day for a week straight. I hate running. This is coming from someone that hates running, has never run until I started my travels in like over a year ago. Running is just such a boring thing to do. It's all mental because you're just stuck with your thoughts and your body moving, and there's nothing else that's driving you. So I ran for a week straight, 5K every day, except the first week was the first 2 days I was short, and then 5 days after that I hit 5K every day, which is something I'm so proud of, because when I first started my Muay Thai journey in Thailand, I would hear the athletes talking about like, oh my god, I have to run 5K every day, it's something that you need to do. And I would think in my head, I'm like, that's insane. I could never do that. Why would you want to put yourself through that? Yeah, now look at me. I'm running 5K every day. And it's insane how easy it has gotten for me and how much it has changed my lifestyle and mindset in a way, because it really is all a mind game, and it's all your mental thoughts that will get you through a run. I don't know if that makes sense. But anyways, here are some things that I learned about myself during the week of doing a 5K. First thing I learned is kind of, I think, a given. Doing the thing that you hate the most every day and integrating it into your life, you start to love it. If you force yourself to do the things that you hate, it will eventually become something that you love. I'm not saying I love running now from doing that. I can tolerate it because I see the benefits it does for me, and I see how good it has become for my lifestyle, and it really is all in your head. If you could change the thoughts in your head into positive ones every day, if you could do that with every negative thought that comes into your brain, your life will be so much easier. Who wants to be thinking negative shit every day? No one. I don't know who wants to be that miserable every day, but once you start doing things that you think is hard and you do it every day, it obviously becomes easier and it just becomes second nature, and you won't mind it after a while. Another thing is, one day you'll do PR on a 5K and then the next day you'll go slower. It's not gonna be all linear. It's all up and down. That's just something that you have to give yourself grace to. Like, just because you do really good one day doesn't mean that you're gonna do the same the next day. Yeah, you can try to challenge yourself, but you have to listen to your body. Regardless of how much you want to PR and do better than the day before, it's not always gonna come to that, and you don't have to beat yourself up every single time. And there are days that you are gonna be more motivated than other days. You just gotta push through regardless of how you feel, honestly, because I'm telling you, doing it is better than not doing it. Moving your body is better than not, because you will always feel better after doing the thing that you didn't want to do. The days that you don't want to do something are usually the days that you perform really well for some reason. I don't know the science behind that, but it's been proven. When you're running, warming up is a non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Is that the word? Yeah. Being in your 30s, you have to warm up. You have to stretch. It literally takes 15 minutes out of your day, before and after. You have to warm up. You have to stretch, because in your 30s, your body does not move the way it used to in your 20s. Before I started Muay Thai or running, I would never really stretch. I like stretching, but it's not something that was mandatory when it came to my lifestyle. Only when I did like Pilates and yoga and all that, but before and after working out, like lifting weights, That was something I always skipped, but now it's mandatory. I do it before every workout and after every workout. I think being in Muay Thai has really helped me instill in my brain that I need to stretch, because you will get injured. It takes longer to recover from an injury the older you get. So take care of your body. It only takes 15 minutes. There's no need to rush. You only get one body. You want to take care of it. When I first started, all that would be going through my head is, oh my god, I hate I hate what I'm doing. I hate running. This is so boring. This is the worst physical activity you could do. That's what would be going through my head. I can't wait for this to be over, blah blah blah. Now, after doing it for, I think after the third, fourth day, I slowly started to change my thoughts into just positive ones. Like, I learned to tune out the bad negative thoughts and just change them into, you're doing so good, you got out of bed today, you are amazing, that you're continuing with the goal. Just changing those negative thoughts into positive thoughts really helps your run, or anything for that matter, you know, anything in life. I would change my thoughts to, it's a blessing that I got to wake up today, to be able to move my body and do my body good by doing this physical activity that I used to loathe doing, and now it's become such an important part of my morning that it's something I feel like I can't see myself not doing anymore, which is insane, because running is so, I still think running is so not the greatest cardio you could do, but my mindset is slowly changing too. I like it. I love it. And I don't know if I love it, but it's getting there a little bit. So I run without music. So I raw dog these runs because I sweat a lot. So sweat gets into my ears, and every time that happens when I have earphones on, it breaks earphones. I don't know how many earphones I've gone through this past year. So I kind of gave up on that, and I've just learned to run and do any workout without music, which is crazy because I am a music girl through and through. I love listening to music. I love singing music out loud. And the fact that I'm able to run without music is very impressive to me. I'm very proud. As much as it sucks, it doesn't suck as bad as you'd think it would. You're really in your thoughts and you're stuck to your thoughts without the music, and you're just more present. So you're able to just notice things that you haven't noticed before, like more of your surroundings, and just be more appreciative of the life around you. I personally don't mind running without music at all because I'm so used to it. I just listen to the sounds of nature, and here in the Philippines it's all just cars, motorbikes, so it's not a peaceful atmosphere to run at all where I'm staying. I don't mind it. I learned to tune it out and kind of just listen to my thoughts and sit with my thoughts. And it helps me be more in tune with myself. Yeah, I feel like running has made me more introspective with myself, because usually I'm just a very nonchalant person and I don't think too deeply about things. But ever since I started running, I've become, maybe because I'm so, lost in my thoughts. I sit with my thoughts a lot, that it's forced me to become one, and I am so thankful for that. Now I question everything. That's good. I think so, because it shows character development, and you should want to know why certain things are the way they are, why certain situations played out the way they are, and you should just be able to become more of a, I don't know, it makes you more of a grounded person. I don't know how, but sitting with your thoughts I think is so important. I think we're in such a society that is so used to being on their phone, being distracted on social media and all that. I know before I started running in the morning, all I would do when I wake up is scroll on my phone for an hour before I even got out of bed. And I hated that, but I felt like such a prisoner to my phone that I couldn't break myself from it. Like, I'm scrolling on Instagram and TikTok and I don't even process what I'm looking at. I'm just going through the motions. What are you doing with your life? Why do you need to be constantly on your phone checking up on people that you don't care about? On social media, and in all honesty, there are probably a handful of people that I truly check up on, and everyone else, it's just not important. I have gotten a lot better after doing this and getting off of it in the morning. It's really toxic. I know that's something that's I've always known, but I just haven't accepted. But now I am accepting that, and I'm glad I'm seeing that, because it's so bad for your mental health and so bad for you just to be doing every day and scrolling for hours. It's the worst thing you could do. And when I first started this challenge, I would be waking up at like 8 or 9 in the morning, which isn't bad, but then again I would be scrolling till like 9 or 10. But I challenged myself to wake up at 6 a.m. and then I woke up at 6 a.m. for the first 2 days, and then I realized that it gets a little bit hot early. So I started waking up at 5:30. And 5:30 a.m. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to do it, because why would I wake up at 5:30 when I have nothing to do? But it is so worth it. I think waking up that early and starting your day is just an amazing way to start your day, because you're seeing the sunrise. You get to see all the beautiful clouds that form that you don't see in the afternoon, just because it's so hot. Like here, it's so hot, and I am not out during the day until late afternoon. But when in the morning, it's so much more cooler. Everyone's so nice. Everyone's saying good morning. You hear the birds chirping, and it's such a beautiful time to just wake up. And the fact that you are getting this running out of the way in the morning, and then you have the whole day to yourself, it's an incredible feeling. You have so much more you can do because you're just up and productive, and you're so much more energetic. You know how older people, when they just wake up and just sit on the porch and go on their walks, they got it right. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. They've lived their life, and I am following them because they know. They know what the secret to life is, and we need to learn from them. After completing my first week of running 5K, I just realized how much stronger I am than I really thought I was. I tend to downplay my strength a lot. I know people always tell me I'm such a strong person, and I just don't see that. But after doing this challenge, I know, not physically, I guess physically too, but mentally, how strong of a person I can be and how disciplined I can be. Because I would always use the word never, and never is something I want to take out of my vocabulary, because it really limits you and it puts you in a box before you even try. And I would always be the type to say, oh, that could never be me. I would never do that. And why am I already putting myself out of a situation that I haven't even tried just because I didn't like something? When fighters would be like, oh, I have to run 5K every day, I would always be like, oh my god, you're taking it too seriously. But that's just me and my, insecurities, and be like, oh, I can never do that. But why wouldn't you want to try and see? And I am totally capable of doing the hard things. I may be lazy, but I am definitely capable and more disciplined than I ever thought I could be. I think everyone can do everything that they say they can't do if you just put your mind to it and build that discipline up every day by doing the hard things, by doing the things that we don't want to do. The past 3 weeks, I have been running a 5K every week, and honestly, it's the best thing that I've done for myself. I'm losing weight, which is something I wanted to do. I'm toning up, my cardio is better, and I'm doing this to get better at Muay Thai too. So it's just impacting all aspects of my life in such a positive way that I am so thankful for. I would never have thought a year and a half ago that I would be a runner. I'm not calling myself a runner. I don't think I'm gonna do marathons I don't know, never say never. Yeah, I never thought running would be an important part of my life, but now it kind of is. I think I'm more consistent with running now because of Muay Thai, but even if you take Muay Thai out of the situation, I think running is something that I want to keep doing. It is the most accessible cardio to do for free. You don't need a gym to do it. You don't need anything, fancy to do it. Muay Thai, you need a gym. You need trainers. You need equipment. Running, all you really need is shoes. Shoes in your body. And that's pretty much it. If you want to start your running journey, I would definitely recommend it. You don't have to do 5K every day. Even just 3.5 kilometers, even 1 mile. 1 mile, 2 miles, that's enough. Especially if you're starting off. I don't know if I made sense in any time of this video. I hope whoever is watching this will be motivated to go out there and run. And if not, maybe start some new habits that you're uncomfortable with at first, but will be good for you in the long run, and just continue through with it and see all the benefits that it does to your life and how it positively impacts you. Just hoping this does motivate anyone, because you can do the hard things. It's just all in your mind. Get those negative thoughts out of your brain and just turn every negative thought into a positive outlook, and you'll be golden. You'll be so good. If you live your life thinking positively and also realistically, honestly, I feel like no one can tell you shit. This is your life. You should live it the way you want to, but also do the things that challenge you. Even if you don't want to do it, I promise you it will get better and it will get easier. You have to show up for yourself and don't let yourself down. This is your one life that you get to live, so make the most of it and take care of your body. Be healthy. Just make your life better by changing these little habits or adding these habits into your life that will be eventually good for you. But yeah, I think that's it to this video. I literally don't know what I said for the past 30 minutes, and I'm hoping something good came out of the video or something educational. Not even educational, just motivational maybe. If not, then it is what it is. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys go out there and start to make small changes to your life that will positively impact you. Subscribe to see more videos of these if you like. If not, then it's fine. I'll be talking to myself. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.